Hey, what's up ladies and gentlemen? This is David Benjamin from Healthy, Wild, and Free. Today I want to share with you the top 10 benefits of ozone therapy and why it is so damn impressive and important to understand the health value and therapeutic benefits of ozone therapy, because there's a lot of misconceptions online and I want to clear some of that up for you now. So number one, a German study found that ozone helps to increase the mitochondrial function of ATP, which ATP is the currency of energy that our body utilizes from head to toe in order to function and fire optimally and in a healthy manner. Number two, it helps improve circulation through the veins and the arteries. Ozone is simply an O3. It's a simple 3 oxygen atoms, and that allows the blood flow in the veins and the arteries to be enhanced and more effective, to have healthier blood and healthier cardiovascular system. Number three, ozone is anti-inflammatory. Once again, ozone therapy is really just an oxygen-based therapy. It's anti-inflammatory, which is incredibly valuable because a lot of people are in a state of pro-inflammation. They're in a pro-inflammatory state, whether it be in their gut, their joints, their tendons, wherever it is in their body they're experiencing pain or bloating or gas or any of these types of things. A lot of inflammation happens in the gut or in the joints or even in the brain, and this can cause tension, headaches, digestive dysfunction, and a whole host and variety of issues. So it's great that it's an anti-inflammatory agent. Number four, it activates white blood cells, which is great because white blood cells help to fight bacteria, fungus, viruses, any infection. It's even beneficial for HIV. Number five, it lowers blood pressure, and once again, it really just helps the cardiovascular system. It helps the vein, the blood, and the heart. It really just helps to sort of normalize the blood and lowering blood pressure. Number six, it increases oxygen delivery to the body and to the cells. So we live in a world where we're inside a majority of the time, and the downside of that is outdoor air is up to 400% more pure, more beneficial, more therapeutic for our health and for our bodies. And because we live inside and we have closed windows, our body is suffering from a lack of high quality oxygen. So ozone therapy just helps to bring that up in the body. Number seven, ozone therapy is a great brain boost as well as an energy booster just for mental clarity, cognitive function. I speak from firsthand experience. The ozone therapy specifically that I have on right now, and I'm not doing it, but I'm just showing you for the sake of this video, breathing it in through olive oil, which goes through the olive oil and ozonates the olive oil, and it creates something called ozonide, so it makes it a non-dangerous form of ozone to inhale. I've seen and experienced firsthand results that my mental acuity, my cognitive function, my brain function, all this kind of stuff increases, and I feel very clear-headed, very clear-minded, and it's such an incredible benefit. There's no way you can object to the value of ozone therapy if you simply put ozone through olive oil and breathe it in through your nasal cavity. It's absolutely remarkable. I highly recommend you take the chance if you get the chance to do so. Number eight, it lowers and breaks down acidity within the body. That includes uric acid, which this acid causes gout, as well as other problems with the blood vessels within the body. So lowering that acidity and acidic load helps the blood vessels maintain a healthy homeostasis, a healthy homeostatic balance. Number nine, once again, it purifies the blood, but it also gratefully, which I'm very grateful for, helps to purify and clean and cleanse the lymphatic system. Lymphatic tissue takes up more volume, more liquid volume in our body than our blood does, and our blood has the heart as a pump, which is an organ that helps to purify and move things along, but our lymphatic system does not. So if we become stagnant and we live inside like many of us do, lymphatic tissue needs two things. It needs oxygen and water, hydration. So ozone therapy is a real kicker when it comes to the oxygen because it gives your body a nice boost of oxygen, which sort of allows the lymphatic tissue to purge and to purify itself internally. And last but not least, number 10, it normalizes both hormone and enzyme function within the body. Hormone function is incredibly valuable because hormones are signalers. They signal the body to switch things on, switch things off. Hormones have to do with everything from your sleep patterns to fat loss to building muscle, to energy levels. The list goes on and on and on. Hormones are incredibly important. Ozone therapy helps to create homeostasis within the hormonal balance. Also, helping the enzymatic processes in the body. Enzymes are incredibly important for breaking down starches, fats, proteins. A lot of people have undigested protein, and that leads to a gut when, if the body can break down those proteins properly, and proteolytic enzymes help with that as well, but ozone is great also, that helps to turn that protein, which otherwise sits, festers, and becomes acidic, into something digestible, which it can then excrete or then use for muscle, building muscle. So those are the top 10 benefits of ozone therapy. You can learn more about ozone therapy at the links below and watch other videos about the system that I use, the attachments I use, and all this type of information. I want you to know a few more things. First and foremost, in southeast states such as Nevada and New Mexico, I believe it is, they ozonate their water as a form of purification because they know it kills bacteria, viruses, and these things. So that is such a valuable thing to understand. Ozone therapy is not dangerous. It can be dangerous if it's applied in the wrong way, but it can also be very safe and very effective at preventing dangerous things from happening. So that's the first thing I want you to understand. It's utilized in water treatment as an alternative to chlorine, which chlorine is corrosive and invades the body's organs and causes corrosion internally in the body. It dries out, dehydrates, and causes corrosion. Next, people such as Dr. Joseph Mercola, one of the most well-researched, well-read, cutting-edge doctors in the world, utilizes and recommends ozone therapy. So do people such as Dave Asprey, probably the top, most well-known biohacker in the world. So a lot of people that have a great understanding of health and wellness are utilizing ozone therapy in their own personal lives. Last but not least, people are utilizing ozone to treat cancer, Lyme disease, Alzheimer's, autism, anything that has to do with neurodegenerative disorder or disease, or anything that has to do with inflammation or circulation. It's such a healthy therapeutic tool that it can be really used to benefit the health and optimize the health for any purpose whatsoever. Lastly, there are and this is just on account, people that are actually, saying, hey, raising their hands and saying they do this. There are over 26,000 medical practitioners all over the world, in Europe, US, Canada, Mexico, you name it, Africa, all over, utilizing ozone therapy as a therapeutic modality and treatment for health, disease, sickness, and the entire plethora of benefits that it utilizes for the human body. So there's a lot of research, a lot of credibility, and a lot of value within ozone. Once again, ozone is simply O3, which is 3 oxygen atoms. You can breathe it in if you utilize olive oil as a carrier to break down ozone and to create ozonides. You can breathe it in, or you can utilize it in your ears, or there's also rectal or vaginal therapy. So there's multiple ways to get in your body. You can also apply ozone oils on topically. Ozone therapy can be utilized and implemented in your life in so many different ways. So if you want to learn more about ozone therapy, about the machine that I use, the tactical setup process, all this kind of stuff, check out the links below. I'll link to 2 articles on my website so you can learn more. Lastly, if you want to learn what supplements are valuable and what supplements are not, I wrote a 34-page PDF file that shares my experience in spending tens of thousands of dollars in my lifetime on health supplements, and which ones you should avoid and which ones are worth understanding and taking. And that report is a free guide, 34-page PDF below as well. Make sure to grab that and take advantage of it. Please like, favorite, comment, share this video if you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next video. Make sure to live healthy, well, and free. Bye.